Alright, AMKS listeners, this is the goddess speaking. Woo, give you some applause. That's right, that's what I'm talking about. Got a live guest speaker with me. I've kidnapped in her car. I guess she's kidnapped me, I guess. It's really about this. Life setbacks and character defects. You know what I mean? This week I've been having these dreams. And I'm not going to say they're nightmares or horrific fucking memories of things that I've done wrong. They are just dreams reminding me of where I've been. You know what I mean? My friend's name today is Cindy Murray. She is like the most brilliant person I know. Say hello, Cindy.
Hello, Cindy.
Alright, see? Now, when we're talking about character defects, it's not character defects that we can always see. What do you think about that?
What do I think about that?
Can you always see your character defects?
No, you can't.
Do you get upset when people tell you about your character defects?
No, I don't.
I do sometimes.
That's my old person used to.
You're an old person. What do you mean by old person, Cindy?
The person I used to be before I got sober.
Oh, you're sober.
Yes, I am.
You don't have sex, drink,
Clean
eat.
and sober. Yes, I am.
All right. So what'd you used to do? I mean, why'd you get sober, Cindy?
Because I was a blackout drunk and I was tired of everybody telling me the shit that I did when I couldn't remember what I did.
That's a good reason they stopped drinking, yeah. So I quit drinking and I quit using drugs and all those good things too. Just so you guys would know, you know, this is the AMKS Goddess Radio. We say what you think. We're too afraid to say. Grow a heart, universe, stand up for something, or you're gonna fall for everything, you know. So I'm having these weird ass dreams about all the things I used to do. One time I was too twacked out to go get my kids, and I had called. Well, I went to my girlfriend's house and said, "You gotta get up. You gotta go get my kids." You know what I mean? I can't do it. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It all worked out fine. I didn't lose my kids. Go figure that one. I really should have lost my kids, but I didn't. You know what I mean? And God loves me, I guess, because here I am. I was talking to Cindy about, you know, I have homicidal thoughts better than I have suicidal thoughts. How about you, Cindy? You think about pushing people off the road sometimes?
Well, sure. I think everybody does.
It's just not acting on it. So I've been watching this show called The Black Mirror. It's on Netflix, and it talks about all the... it talks about Facebook, like, you know, are you a superstar on Facebook? Are you a 4.5 star person? And if you're not a 4.5 star person, then you can't get in. It's what they're doing in China right now. Social media rating you. Like, oh, I jaywalked and got busted because the cameras caught me, and so they made me a 2.4 person for a whole day. You know what I mean? Crazy shit. Where you can't even get on a bus, Cindy, if you're not at least a 4.0 person rating with social media. You can't get on a bus. You can't get on an airplane. You can't rent a car. You can rent a car, but it's like the old style car, right? What do you think about that?
Old style car. I guess I won't be going to China or Japan.
Well, they're bringing it here.
Guess what? I have my own car. I don't have to ride a bus.
Jared Kushner, he bought the Avenue 666 at 15th Avenue, 5th Avenue, right? Who would buy that, right? I mean, people were fighting over that exact address.
Why?
And he bought it because it's 666.
Oh, gotcha.
And, you know, and they say Jared Kushner has a chance to be the new Antichrist. What do you think about that? You know who he is?
It's the asshole son.
Son-in-law.
Whatever.
Because he is supposed to bring peace in the Middle East. And if he brings peace in the Middle East...
You know what? I'm moving to a different country if all of these people are going to live here.
How are you going to get out? You have to have one of those new driver's licenses. It's like a passport. It's called the Real ID. Did you know that?
That I didn't know.
Yeah,
I think you might have mentioned it once or twice.
October 2019, you have to have what is called a Real ID to get, you know, anywhere in the United States. They're going to be putting up border patrols between states. That's going to be in like 2020, 2021. Because we might be terrorists in our own country. They've got us, they're fear-mongering us. That's what they're doing, Cindy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you can smell that smoke all the way over here.
Yes, you can. It smells like tired. and stuff.
Crazy. There's big smoke today. You can't see it, but look at there's smoke down there. I mean, is the fire coming from that way?
Wind blowing this way.
Oh, the wind is blowing. This is amazing. That's a beautiful house, isn't it?
No, see the flag blowing that way?
Oh, yeah. But I was talking about the house. It was pretty amazing.
Pretty house.
Pretty amazing. I've noticed some really cool porches that I've never noticed before, Cindy, and I don't know if it's because I've been, riding with other people or what. I ride with you all the time and I never see these porches. But now I do. I don't know.
Stick with me, sister.
I mean, like that house needs a porch. You guys, I wish you could see what I'm seeing, you know what I mean? It's a beautiful day out here in Granite City, Illinois. And we're driving around, we're talking about New World Order and the Antichrist. But the Antichrist is a spirit, okay? It is a person as well, it is the beast number. However, I think it's also like the Holy Trinity. You got God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. I think you got the Antichrist, his unevil spirit, and, Satan. There you go. You got the Holy Trinity for the evil ones. Everything that God has, the devil wants just like him. I don't understand it. Can he get his own shit? No, he wants to be exactly like God, but the opposite. And he does all this stuff, but he doesn't do it. He allows us the choice, God does, whether or not we're gonna follow that pathway. And everything that our adversary wants us to do, he puts it all right in front of you because he has to. He has to. It's in the Bible. He has to tell you what he's going to do. Look, is that an ash falling? That was an ash falling. That's crazy. Anyway, he has to put it all out there in front of you. So, he has to tell you what he's going to do in plain sight, and then it gives you the opportunity what you want to do, if you want to be following along with it or not. You know what I mean? So, due to that fact, what do you think about that, Miss Cindy?
What about the adversary?
Yeah, the adversary putting it all out there, and so you can see what he's gonna do. Like with all the, I was watching The American Gods, okay, and I had to download it so I could watch it because I hack shit because I don't really see the reason I have to pay for that much money to fucking watch a show. You know what I mean? I'm not paying you guys $8.99 to watch Stars when I only want to see one show. Okay? So I hacked it. Yes, I did. Alright, it talks about the old gods, Odin and stuff like that, right? And the new gods is technology. The new gods are American Idols. The new gods are the movie stars, the pop stars. You know what I mean? Those are the new gods that are being worshipped today. You know what I mean? And Jesus is nowhere on their lips. The spirit of Jezebel is on their lips. Woo! Boy, let me tell you, they are highlighting and spotlighting and glitterifying everything they can find. You know what I mean? Look at all that meat. That's not going to fit through the door.
Yeah, well, it's in small bags.
Anyway, what do you think about that, Miss Cindy?
About all that meat? They could put half that in my car.
No, I meant about the new gods.
You know what? You're probably right, but there's a whole lot of men out there that think that they're gods.
Yeah, there's a lot of men worshiping fake women. Fake women. They ain't even women. They've got the Andreas belt, or androgynous. They got the fucking belt. The treasure trail. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do this till my phone dies. I don't care.
I'm gonna go in.
Okay. So, if you're thinking that that you're worshiping Jesus and we're not worshiping Jesus in this society. You may think that your heart is full of God, but it's not. So this thing is almost running out, you know what I mean? And da-ding, let's talk to me. Ain't nobody important, you know what I mean? I'm not important. Life is not important anymore. What is important is your soul. Who will save your soul? It comes to the powers now. Oh. Save your soul for those lies that you told. Who save your soul when it comes to the powers now? Oh, save your soul. The phone is acting retarded, don't you know?
I have none.
No bones?
They were all empty.
Come back later, they'll have some more.
No, they won't. She said business has been slow. They're not cutting meat because they got to get rid of the meat that they got in there.
Really?
Yep. It's the only time they have bones is when they're cutting meat.
Wow.
Well, it sucks, don't it? Kira's not going to be happy, but she'll be all right.
I'm singing, who will save your soul when it comes to the powers now? Oh, save your soul for those lies that you told. You know, people, I was talking to my son the other day and I said, how come you lie so much? He says, everybody lies, Mom. And I said, no, I don't lie. I can't remember what lies to tell what motherfuckers because I done, you know what I mean? And I'm getting too old and messed my brain up. You know what I mean? He said, well, everybody lies, Mom. And I said, okay. So you think everybody lies. Do you lie, Cindy?
Do I?
Mm-mm.
I used to be a habitual liar.
Do you still lie?
Nope. I don't like having to remember things to tell people.
What lies to tell the right motherfuckers, right?
That's right.
You know what I mean? If God was one of us, what would you guys do? I mean, if you were sitting right next to Jesus and he said to you, today is your day to go home, my brother. I'm taking you home.
I've been packed for 30 years. Where the hell you been?
You know what I mean? Most people, it says in the Bible that people are going to scoff. They're going to scoff at the Bible and at people praying. You know what I mean? Why do you think they say that, Cindy?
Why do I think they say?
People, there would be scoffers, and it says people will give me one of those damn chocolate eggs. You're just sitting there, just trying to tempt me with these stupid chocolate eggs.
Thanks, dude. They're good. They're yummy.
I hate marshmallow.
See, if you put these in the freezer, they're awesome.
They're not gonna make them to your freezer. She's trying to be delicate as she eats an egg.
Nope. I gotta practice because my dog likes a marshmallow. I like mine with the chocolate.
Talk, Cindy.
What shall I say?
Technology today.
You gotta know about it.
Okay.
You gotta have it.
Do you know about the nanobites that they're probing into people's minds that they grow into, and the tentacles grow into you?
No. I don't know about that. But I do know that lately I've been praying for a lot of insight on things. No, because it's like when I was studying the Bible, I used to ask God to open my eyes of understanding when I started reading. And He would. You know, and
you know, I'm not afraid. You know that you hear people say, I'm not afraid of going back out there and dying because I'm drinking and dirty, you know. I'm afraid of going back out there and living, right? You know, I'm not afraid of dying. Oh, God damn it, these eggs.
aren't they good?
I am afraid of going back out there and living to this stupid New World Order tip me now so I can buy later shit. What do you do?
I want to buy a big piece of property and make a commune on it. Put a big 20,000-foot fence above it, around it.
And they tried to do that in other countries, and they arrested people, farmers, that were letting people live on their land, who were working their land for them.
That's right, they still do. Yep, they do here too.
I don't know. If it's not funded by the federal government, you gotta get fucked in the ass, I think.
You mean tax cuts for the rich?
And none for the poor.
That's right.
None for the poor. How crazy is that?
But I mean, I know you and I have a different look at Trump.
Oh no, I don't think
You know, I think he's a jack-off. I'm sorry, I do.
they all are.
But, whoops.
See, you think I think you think I like him. I don't. I think he's just like all the other presidents we've had before. No. I think he's just like all the presidents before. This one's just got a different buff on him. You know what I mean? And so everybody is, like how everybody went crazy for Obama. You know what I mean? They were all, and then everybody went like they gave people depression classes for being depressed because Trump got into fucking power. What kind of shit? What kind of America are we living in? I'm stressed out because Trump got into presidents. I need some counseling, and they paid for people's counseling that were stressed out because Trump got in.
And there ain't a damn thing we could have done about it.
But they didn't say anything about Obama. He was our first gay fucking transgender fucking president and Mrs. in the House. Joan Rivers said it, and they killed her for it. Say whatever you want to say about that, but it is what it is. That's why they have the Michelle Obama drag queen library reading right now. It's all in Michelle Obama's name. If she ain't a drag queen, then why is she putting it out there like that? I don't care. You can help drag queens all they want. But that shouldn't be. I think that's fucking with little kids, man. That's like child abuse. And but you must take your child to go see Anne. Her name was Anne Christ. Anne Christ, drag queen, a reading at the Michelle Obama Library. Anne Christ. Is that cool? Fucking terrified kids. You can be whatever you want to be. If you don't like your parents, this is Desmond, wonderful Desmond. If you don't like your parents, you need to get another set of parents. Really? That's how it works, huh? If your parents, and his mom is flaunting poor little Desmond, you can rent Desmond on his Facebook site. He tells you how tall he is, what color hair, why you need all that shit. He's gonna wear a wig anyway with some pantytards. Is that leotards?
Leotards.
Pantytards, leotards, same damn difference. You know what I mean? And you can have Desmond at your house. Make sure you have some kids over so you're not like John Podesta and Hillary Clinton doing the child trafficking and not going to jail over. Or falsifying your birth certificate and not going to jail over. Or becoming best friends with drug lords. And then, pardoning them from Puerto Rico so we can still get the good cocaine in. Okay.
Don't forget not paying your taxes.
Oh, well, they don't have to pay taxes, do they? The government.
Hell yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
They get tax-free living.
You know what? But they still have companies that still have their own business, and they get taxed on the money they make at that business.
Oh, well, they don't get taxed much. Because,
They don't, because they got all the tax breaks.
Because they're the government.
Now even Trump, he says he's worth $9 billion. Well, but on paper, it says that he's worth $3 billion, and that's what he pays taxes on, the 3, not the 9.
Yeah.
He's bigger than what he thinks he is anyway. His dick's probably that big.
Well, don't you remember Stormy Daniels said it was...
Yeah, I know, man. That was awesome.
It was a mushroom tip. Got a mushroom tip president. What do you think about that? And we were just talking a bunch of bullshit today.
Asshole.
But, it's just an opinion. It's my opinion. This is AMKS Goddess. I have an opinion. And if you don't like it, you can go fuck off. And it did say explicit when you looked at my thing. So don't worry. You're not missing anything. It doesn't go beep when I say bad words. You are an adult if you're listening to my channel. If you're not an adult and you're listening to your channel, your mama should be smacked. Or your daddy. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Just freaking saying. You know what I mean? So, this is AMKS Goddess Radio. If you got something to say, feel free to say it, y'all. put it in there. Write me, text me, Google me. Do what you need to do to me. Oh yeah, baby. Anyway, so when we're talking about the Antichrist spirit that talks about they're going to make man out of clay and iron. They're going to mix it together. So what do you think that's about, Cindy? In Revelations.
I'm not going to have to worry about it.
You going to be dead by then?
No, see, because it talks about Christ coming back and those that are believers and are born again will be raised. Right? And we won't have to go through that. But that's my opinion.
Now, you got these people talking about there's two of those.
Two what?
Two of, what do you call it? Tribulations. No. Is that what they're called? When they rise up all the people.
A resurrection?
No. When they call home the people. What is it called? I wrote a book about it.
Ascension.
That's alien stuff. Yeah, I'm talking.
Sears house.
Yeah, but I'm talking about what God really calls it. You got your tribulation. During the time of tribulation, there will be a time where He pulls all of His people home. 144,000 virgin men. Did you understand what I just said? Virgin men will be our soothsayers left here in the world to preach God's word after He pulls us all home. You know what I mean? But I can't think of the word right now.
Can't either.
For the life of me. That's crazy. It is crazy. Oh, look at that old doggy. See? Anyway. Well, I'm going to let y'all go. Think about
it's one way. I can't go that way.
Tribulation.
I'll be alright.
Retribution. No, it's not retribution. It starts with an R. Who is that? Okay. Hello, this is me. You've reached me. This is the goddess. You're on air. How can I help you? Hello? You're on speaker. Hello? They hung up. It's just one of those scam-like fucking numbers. Jackasses. Anyway, don't look at porches. That's a cute porch. See that porch? It's cute. You missed that porch. It's purple.